Hey there, I'm the real Housewife of Snohomish County and welcome back to my home. I am so excited, you guys. I've decided to do another contest. I had such a great time with the chicken photo contest, getting all the entries, you guys voting, and seeing who won. I loved it. It was so much fun. Congratulations to the winner, by the way. This contest, however, won't be a photo contest. It's going to be a bit more interactive. How, you ask? It's going to be a recipe contest. That's right, I want you to submit a recipe that you've come up with on your own or one that you've used in your family for years. I don't want something that comes from a cookbook or something you found online. I want this to be all you. But this contest will have a small similarity to the last one. That's right, chicken. To be more specific, chicken breasts. Now, chicken breasts can be bland and dry and not really that great. But I want you to create a recipe that stars chicken breasts. And if you follow me to my kitchen, I'm going to show you an example of something that I've been making for years that I just came up with on a whim and it turned out pretty great. So come along, let's go. Alright, this is a chicken dish that I developed several years ago. I was just looking for something to make and I had frozen chicken breasts and garlic and some other miscellaneous stuff in my fridge and brown rice. So this is what I came up with. You're going to take a chicken breast and you're going to take a sharp knife and you're going to cut some slits in it. And you're going to do it on both sides. Then you're going to take some garlic and you're going to chop it in a pretty rough chop, so pretty big pieces. After you peel it, of course, I should say that. And then you're going to stuff these into the slits that you made with the knife. And you're going to want to do this, like I said, on both sides, even the underside of this. Okay, the last one here. And do as many as you want. Remember, what you're doing here is you're adding flavor to a piece of meat that is pretty much a blank slate. You know, that's what chicken breast is. Let me give my hands a quick wash. Anytime you're handling poultry, remember, wash your hands of anything that comes in contact with it. So I'm going to season it now with some fresh crushed black pepper and some kosher salt. You're going to want to get both sides. Like I said, I've already stuffed garlic on the bottom side here. And then you're going to take a sheet of tin foil, and on the bottom I have put a pat of butter, about a pat and a half, just really thin slices. And then on top of that I put some fresh sliced onions and some rosemary and some thyme. If you don't have rosemary or thyme, you have something different, or you don't like onions, put whatever you want in this. Remember, it is just all flavor. And then on top of that I put a little bit of olive oil. You're going to lay the chicken breast down, and then you're going to put another pat and a half of butter on there. You see, the butter is really thin, and the butter is actually going to help steam the chicken, and it's going to be trapped inside this, and it's going to be so great. So I'm going to put some more rosemary, whole thyme on there. Some fresh onions. I've done this with fresh jalapenos. I put mushrooms in here, bell peppers, anything you can think of. You can do it in here. So, then a little bit of olive oil on the top. Then you're going to make a nice pouch. Roll from the top. You don't want to roll all the way down to the chicken. You want to create a nice pouch in there for it to steam in. Come up on the sides, make sure you crimp it nice and tight. And there you go. You have your oven at 425 degrees. You're going to pop this in for 20-25 minutes. And you don't have to worry about this drying out. This is the beauty of it because it's steaming itself inside this package. So I have one that's been in the oven for about 25 minutes now. And as it comes out of here, you can just hear it sizzling. Oh, it's so fantastic. Now with this, I love to serve brown rice and whatever vegetable that you want. I have had some brown rice cooking here. Let's get that on the plate. And as I've said before, rice cookers, amazing. You need to purchase one. You can get them for as cheap as 20 bucks or get a fancy one. Whatever, worth the money. They are worth their weight in gold, I promise you. Now, the moment I adore. Oh, you get the smell of the rosemary and the thyme and the garlic and the onions. A little bit of a happy dance here. And in the bottom is all this beautiful, beautiful chicken juices and butter and olive oil. And that is what I use as a sauce over my chicken. So let me grab a cutting board. And let's get this chicken out. Oh man. Look at that. Oh, it looks so delicious. So let's, you know what? I usually slice it, but why don't we just leave it whole here? We'll get it put right next to the rice there. And make sure you tell people that there is whole rosemary and whole thyme on there so they're not chomping into a rosemary stem. And my favorite part, I don't even get a spoon for this. I just turn this into a little gravy boat and pour that yummy goodness right over the top of all of that. And then you can do a vegetable with it, anything you want. But look at how easy that was. And that's something that I just created on the fly. So let's cut into this. It is so juicy and so tender. And I just dropped it. Let's go ahead and give it a taste here. You get so much flavor from that garlic, and you can taste the onions and the thyme and the rosemary. So this is what this contest is all about. I want you to come up with a recipe all on your own featuring chicken breasts. All right? Sound good? Now, so do you have some good ideas for what recipe you're going to submit? I hope you do. Man, I love coming up with new recipes and trying them out, especially on Michael. So that is what's going to happen with this contest. With your guys' input on my Facebook page, I'm going to pick the top 5 recipes, and then I'm going to make each one of those recipes here at home, and I'm going to have Michael choose the first and second place winners. Now, I have some fantastic prizes for this. The first place winner will be getting their very own copy of Nigella Kitchen, one of my favorite new cookbooks that I got a few months ago. And as you could see on my blog, I was making almost a recipe a day. On top of that, I'm going to personally make an apron for the first place winner. The second place winner, you are going to get a copy of Tyler Florence's Family Meal. This is another fantastic, fantastic cookbook. I've done several recipes out of there. You cannot go wrong. Well, I am so excited to see all the entries. And so go ahead and go to my blog, www.rhosc.com, and on the right-hand side of the blog, click on the contest page, or I'll even have a banner up at the top that you can click on to go to the page to find all of the rules and instructions and everything else. So until next time, like I said, check out my blog, www.rhosc.com. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And until next time, keep cooking.